everybody, welcome back to another live stream. So you join me here on this cold, chilly night in the UK to watch a lovely SpaceX rocket go off. We've got a Falcon 9 today with our Starlink mission. So today's mission is taking off from Slick 40 in Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in lovely Florida. So we are about T-minus 15 minutes. So we're going to go through the rundown of what's going on. You guys are going to let me know if the stream is a bit smoother. I've done several upgrades to the stream, including now a whole new way that I actually activate my scenes and stuff like that. They're all actual individual scenes instead of having it all on one canvas and then just smashing buttons. So it should be a lot easier for me. And I have a new style of Be Right Back. Now here we go, guys. Watch this. You ready? Oh yeah. So everything's out. At the moment, I've got the PlayStation 5 set on there because that's most likely where I'm going to go. But if there is a rocket launch, you guys will see the rocket launch down here in this box here. I have this awesome blur effect, which reminds me of Starship, basically, which is super cool. And I'm looking on my preview screen, and I can actually see it looks really sick. It looks really, really cool. And then I can just go back, and we got this proper fade transition thing. Super, super cool. I'm actually trying to level up my streams. So, although I haven't really been here, guys, I've been a bit under the weather. We've had illness in the family. So my days off have been pretty much looking after everyone. So I do have a bunch of new things in the stream that I will keep a secret for the moment. But yeah, so actually I just want to check because I never got round to seeing if I did it. But I have oh yeah, okay. So I have a Reacts version which doesn't have the scrolling text at the bottom. It doesn't have the view count. So that's pretty cool that I've got that one. And just by pressing a button, they all pop back up. I'm trying to figure out what to do in that bottom left hand corner. I'm thinking like latest sub, something like that. If you've got any suggestion, guys, chuck it in chat and I will use it. I'm thinking of moving the view count from the bottom to the top up there, up in that top left right hand corner. But I don't know yet. We got, when we do like the big rocket launches, we do the timer up there on the right left hand side. I'm pointing one way and the camera's, because where it's flipped to be able to see everything, it's really annoying. But what we are going to do is we are going to go through. So we have a was it 9:10 East 5:10 Eastern time liftoff today. So that is 9:10 here in the UK, as we have just switched our clocks back an hour, which was fantastic. I used that extra hour very well by sitting in bed playing on my phone. So I did absolutely nothing for that. Now I am just going to be right back because I'm just going to change a setting, but you guys will still be able to hear me absolutely fine. So I'm just going to go here and quickly change some settings quickly because things are sort of annoying me. There we go. Right, so I should sound a bit better and a bit clearer now. And we are going to go and hit F11. And we're going back to the live stream. Here we go. Look at that. Proper nice. I don't know why, but my photo does not appear at the top of this Stream Boss thing. So basically the way Stream Boss works is that you guys like and comment on videos, tip, subscribe, all that, and that basically takes off points off my life, and by the end of it you guys can actually overthrow me as a boss, which is actually quite a cool idea. So, what we are going to do, guys, is we are going to, what is the time? So it is 9 o'clock. So in about 4 or 5 minutes, we should have SpaceX's live stream going. So, it is how many Starlink satellites? This is 23 Starlink satellites. Now, this is not the new versions. I'm guessing because they usually say the V2 minis with direct cell connectivity, but I don't think this one. I think this is just generally the normal Starlink satellites. So there are over now 6,000 Starlink satellites in orbit, which is insane. I remember started watching the Falcon 9s do the Starlink missions, and it was pretty insane. And now to think that there are 6,000 of these satellites in space is unreal. So it's the usual thing today. No, it's a drone ship landing, which I'm guessing what is the, I think it's Of Course I Still Love You today. Oh no, it's short for the Gravitas even. So that is pretty cool. And we have just got my 10-minute reminder. I love it. So yeah, so it's the usual Falcon 9 T-0. We have max Q at 1 minute and 11. Oh, well, hey, just had a subscriber. Wicked. Oh, okay, hang on. I need to move that because that then interferes with the chat. Okay, there we go. See, look, guys, learning on the fly. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that name. I am sorry. I will butcher that to shit. So yeah, so we've got our usual fairing, Jetson, everything like that. Second stage engine going off, and then our entry burn and the stage burn as well. So it looks like the satellites will be deployed an hour and 3 minutes into the mission. SpaceX will not be standing around for that long for the stream. They will pretty much, once the booster has landed, they will pretty much end the stream, and that will be the end of my stream. A bit later, I'm potentially going to be going live again. I'm going to try and get my computer to run Microsoft Flight Simulator again. I think I've done a bunch of things that will help my computer not completely commit suicide, so you know that should be good. And yeah, so what we are going to do, we are going to go back to the watch, and okay, that is rather weird. I have not had that in ages. Well, hey, and they are live. Look at that, we are their first viewer. Right, so I'm going to now lob on their audio. Look at that. This is now so much easier. And I'm actually getting warmer now, so I'm going to take my hood off. These headphones, honestly, I need to get some like softer ones, because they and half scratch my head and make me itch, which is awful. Especially when you're sitting here for a stupid amount of hours watching Starship take off. Which, guys, I'm in a Facebook group of people that live in Boca Chica, which is hilarious. And, well, it's actually more Brownsville people, but they have been talking about people that work at Starbase have pretty much been saying about a possible launch next month, anywhere between the 11th and the 28th. So I'm working on getting a bit of holiday. I do have some holiday later in November. So do I get lucky, or you know, we'll see, because I might potentially have another Starship flight, which I promise this time, if Starship goes for the booster catch, I will not scream. Okay, guys, I promise I will not scream, or at least I will turn down my volume if I do that. But yeah, we are getting in quite good. I'm trying to see filters, scroll, scaling, no. Okay, that's really going to get annoying now. Are we going to get a host for today's thingy? Oh, here we go.
Falcon 9 tanks are pressing for strong bag retract.
Streamlabs and Stream Elements are fighting. Oh crap, do I need to turn off? I think I might turn off Stream Elements now for the chat. Right, I actually need to move the chat across a bit because for some reason chat keeps moving and I really don't know why. Oh, look at the weather in Florida, man. I mean, it's cloudy, but do you know what? Whoa. So it's what, 5:10 there. So that would make it now 4:10 because they go back, their clocks go back in what, like 2 weeks? Because this is the closest time we are to the UK. This is the closest time the UK is to Florida. Because we put our clocks back actually 2 weeks earlier than most people. No idea why. It confuses the hell out of me. But yeah, that's unfortunately how we do stuff. So, what am I looking for? Where is my left screen? There it is. Where is? So actually I'm just looking at myself now in the lovely preview, and I should be sitting back a little bit because I have focused it more now. My camera doesn't have autofocus, so I've got it more set for now, the lovely background. Ignore all the screws on the side here. I need to I need to clear them off. So, but my camera is actually going to be a little bit lower soon, which means actually I get a bit more vertical sort of height. So you'll actually be able to see the top of my 3D printed Falcon 9, which is over there. And my lovely microphone shall be moving out a bit more. There we go. So we have stage 1 locks load complete, which is very good. This is what we want to see. I'm eating a Kit Kat. I love my Kit Kats. I've eaten one of the big packs of Kit Kats in like a week and a bit. No, not even a week. Friday last week. So, love it. Now you can see the side of the booster. That is the original colour. That dark black colour is the original colour. And when it gets the super cooled liquid oxygen and RP1, it basically gets really cold and the humid air actually sticks to the booster, and that's what all that like vapor is coming off. It's like when you get some water when it's freezing cold and you chuck it on the floor, you'll see actually the sort of moisture leaving the air, which is super cool. Get a lot of cold mornings here in the UK, so right, here we go. So we are under a minute, well, not under a minute, we are just over a minute away from left off. This should be nice and fun. Cold mornings. I get cold. I don't do the morning.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
Here we go. We're going for it, guys. So this is also Slick 40. So this is also the other crew rated pad.
Director, go for launch.
Wimp. Yes, I am. I am a wimp. I'm wearing a hoodie in here and it's 18 degrees. So, you know, I don't do the cold. I do the cold,
Seconds.
but I don't at the same time. Here we go. 25 seconds, guys. I swear that countdown just skipped a
15.
number. Here we go. Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Water deluge and
and lift off.
woohoo!
Starlink.
There we go, guys. So it is go. Oh, look at lovely weather in Florida. It's a bit choppy though. Look at the waves at the back. Oh, that's cool. I don't think we've ever got like a shot.
Stage 1 propulsion is
Why does it
nominal.
look like it's going slow? I mean, it's doing 400 kilometers an hour, now 500, you know. That did actually look kind of slow. So actually, you might be able to see the landing pads as this starts to tilt over.
Power and telemetry
Actually, no,
nominal.
we're not going to see the landing pads. But you might be able to see, if they keep this going, you might actually be able to see LC39A, which is the bigger pad, the more historic pad. Which way is this going? I'm confused. Is this going sort of northeast? Because I know most of them have been going like down to the Bahamas. So I think might be able to see the hotel. Yay. Do you know what? With the clouds today, I don't think you would even see it from the hotel. I don't know. Oh, I don't know actually. You might be able to see it from the hotel. Oh, look at that. Man, it looks beautiful. I'm going to say, you can't even make out that pad now from earlier. Oh, why is this? There we go. Actually, this one's just going straight east, isn't it? So this is, it's actually, if you look at the group, it's actually quite a low number, which means it's a new group that they're doing. So I think it was group
Back to
10.
underway.
I think it was group 10, and then it was it's 10, 13, isn't it? So it's the 13th shell in number 10. Here we go. And we've got a big nozzle today.
Operation confirmed.
Look at that. Look at Florida. So you can't even tell now. Oh, a bit of
I'm back again.
lag there. So you see now on the left hand side the grid fins are coming out, getting ready to perform some aerial manoeuvres, and fairing separation should happen.
Fairing separation confirmed.
There we go. Look at them lovely Starlink satellites. I actually have a small little project coming up soon. I am actually going to try and make a satellite, a CubeSat. So it is basically, oh, I can't do it without moving stuff. It is basically like a lunchbox size one with solar panels and all the data stuff they need. The only thing I won't have is like propellant things and like propulsion to keep it level. But I could add a reaction what do they call it? Like a gyroscope inside. So I want to be able to suspend it from like string, and it'll be able to move itself along that string. Sort of that's what they would do in like the sort of smaller, cheaper ones, where the bigger ones have actual, you know, coal gas thrusters and crazy shit like that. Probably stuff I would kill myself and blow stuff up with, but you know. So that is a task I want to do, is to actually build a little satellite. And I've actually got SpaceX's, like, for their transporter missions, they actually have the size and like the weight that your satellite has to be. So I'm actually going to build it to a real spec, and then it's going to sit here and probably just be a desk item. But I have one part for it already. I have a Raspberry Pi. And I know that this Raspberry Pi is able to do the job, because one recently, stay away from the cat's bowl. Yes, I will stay away from the cat's bowl. This Raspberry Pi, I do know, has already gone to space. Well, not this exact one, but one very much like it. You said I have 4 Raspberry Pis, which is crazy. So that does make me sad. Only one of them I'm actually using at the moment. But here we go, guys. So the Falcon 9 booster, and you called Dad sad. Well, he is sad, and I'm sad along with him. So the booster on the left now is starting to get in ready for its entry burn, just enough to slow it down so you don't get super heavy fire pizza engine bay. And if you don't understand that reference, when Starship last came in to do re-entry, the actual inside the engine bay was on fire as it was re-entering, just because the speed, the friction, and it just basically caused the fire to be underneath. And even the engine bell, so you've got the engine bell here, it's perfectly round. They weren't round, and it was very lucky that it even tried to perform the landing burn, because it was like 1 second away from actually aborting and then crashing basically in the wetlands just before the tower, which would have been absolutely awful if it hadn't have worked. Because if that happened, they would have to have an FAA call out, which would have been another, 3-4 months or so. Oh, it's looking a little bit choppy for the booster today. I have noticed that I think they've updated their profile of what it can handle. Oh, you can actually see the drone ship already just coming out of view down the right-hand corner, or left-hand corner. But yeah, I think they've started to push the sort of boundary, I think, for the booster as they're coming in, because it's starting to get like really shaky now. Like they're sort of, I think their tolerance of their wind category has gone up a little bit, because they've kind of taken all the data and said, actually, we could push it a little bit more.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Here we go, guys. So if you look under that left grid fin, you should see the drone ship, a shortfall of gravitas. Here we go, and there's a lovely view on the right hand side.
Landing leg deploy.
What is that moving up and down? Oh, almost in the middle, baby.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
Woohoo!
Stage 2 FDS is saved.
Oh, it is coming our way. So this is a typical flight path for these sort of rockets. Oh, look at that. You can see the blue line is the eventual
MVAC shutdown.
is it the eventual path? I can't remember.
Nominal orbit insertion.
And there we go, guys. And just like that, SpaceX have ended their stream. I kind of miss when SpaceX used to do like the whole of like, they used to do an hour or so, and transport missions, they still do it. And like Falcon Heavy, if it's like a customer that wants to be able to, wants to show it. If it's like a military thing, they don't show anything after stage separation of the second stage, at least. And yeah, it's kind of sad that it's become so routine now that, these sort of flights, they just, there's no need, Everyone's watched a Starlink launch. I've seen 2 in person, which is super awesome. Right, guys, girls, and everything in between. Oh, wow, that stopped pretty quick. That will be it for our stream tonight. A pretty quick one, but I promise you guys, we will be back for more streams. I might try and set up a streaming a little bit. I'm going to just check some things on Microsoft Flight Simulator and try and work some things out. I also, actually, do you know what? I might do GTA. I might message Rich, see if he's done with the foot. Oh no, wait, we at half time. I know Chelsea are playing now. We're losing to Nottingham Forest, which is hilarious. But yes, so I shall see if we will do another stream. If not, we'll do Friday. Why did my voice go? I think what's the latest? The next flight. So we have launches. We have Sunday is the next launch. 9:57 p.m. Oh no, I'm gonna miss a rocket lab. You're not. You're so not a football fan. Oh, Newcastle. I don't know. What? I swear it was Nottingham Forest. Oh God. Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna miss a rocket lab launch on Monday because I will unfortunately be at work. Tuesday. Oh wow, we got a late one on Tuesday morning. We have CRS SpaceX 31. So that is a crew resupply mission, which is a Cargo Dragon up to the ISS. That is at 2:29 a.m. So I will most likely be doing that one. There is a Russian Soyuz going up on Monday night, 11 o'clock. I'll see if I can have a look at that one. And then, yeah, we've got quite a few rocket launches coming up to the end of the year. We've also got some demo flights of Chinese new rockets coming up. I think it's next month. So, yeah, we've got some crazy newer rockets coming up soon. So, that's going to be really, really cool. But yeah, as for now, that is the end of the stream. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. And yeah, I shall see you guys hopefully either in the next stream I do later on, or I'll see you guys in another one. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm Lee. Fly safe, land safer. See you guys later. Bye.